How's it going, everyone? So there has been an article out on IGN, which originally came from this USA Today interview with Daisy Ridley, and they sat her down and they asked her a bunch of questions about the upcoming episode 9, and the IGN broke it down for us basically and made it a smaller article because they asked a bunch of extra questions. Like they asked over here, like, are there any episode fan theories that you think are amusing? But the most important question, which is the whole purpose of this video, is this one. It says, there has been an intense obsession with Rey's parents, and many fans were dissatisfied when they were revealed to be nobodies in The Last Jedi. Is there more to their story in the new film? And then she says, director J.J. Abrams did say the question is answered, so at the end of the film, you know what the dealio is. So we finally figure out what the dealio is with Rey's parents. And I thought they were nobodies. So in 7, we have the question of Rey's parents. In 8, we find out they're nobody. In 9, we find out that that was retconned and she's not a nobody. Like, it sounds like episode 9 is just going to be a complete cluster of horrible writing trying to make up for episode 8. And this whole trilogy was just a waste of potential, because JJ comes in, does 7, has this groundwork set for him. He has all the questions he wants answered. He has the everything. Rian Johnson comes in, says, screw all that, I want to do my own thing, ruins everything that JJ set up the groundwork for. Then JJ has to come back and he goes, well, you know, Kylo's helmet, I'm going to retcon that. You killed off Snoke, so I'll bring in Palpatine. You know, Rey's lightsaber that you destroyed, I'm going to bring that back too. Rey's parents, that's stupid. What do you mean she's a nobody? I'm going to change that as well. So they're going to change her parents also. So this movie has to cover Palpatine. I don't know how the hell they're going to make that make sense. Like, if Palpatine has less than, I don't know, 15 minutes to 20 minutes of screen time, it's going to make no sense to how Palpatine's there. Is he a ghost? Is he still alive? Did he clone himself? What's the deal with Palpatine? So they have to have that in the movie. They have to squeeze in the Knights of Ren, because we haven't seen anything about the Knights of Ren yet. So that has to make sense. So there's Knights of Ren. Kylo gets his helmet back. They have to squeeze in Leia. Leia has to make sense with the plot, because they're not killing off her character, because Rian Johnson decided to let her live through outer space where she can fly like Mary Poppins. So they have to make Leia make sense. So that's going to take up some screen time. Lando is in the movie. Gotta squeeze in Lando somehow so we can sell more tickets. Lando probably hasn't got anything to do with the plot, but we gotta have Lando in there. So we have Lando. They have to wrap up all the story arcs of everybody. So we gotta get a finish to Rey, a finish to Kylo, a finish to Rose now, and Finn, and Poe, and all these extra characters. And then they're going to add even more characters on top of that. So if this is not like a 3-hour movie, then it's just going to be bam, 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 and it's going to feel completely rushed, and it's going to be a disaster. Because I don't know how they're going to cram all that stuff into the film and have it make any sense whatsoever. So I don't even really care about Rey's parents at this point. Episode 8 just ruined that for me. Like, the title is called The Rise of Skywalker. Odds are she's probably a Skywalker. She's either like a clone of some sort, or she's related to Luke or Anakin some way. Who knows? Maybe she's a clone of Anakin, and she fulfills the prophecy that Anakin didn't fulfill because she kills Palpatine. I don't know what they're going to do, but they have to wrap up the entire saga from episode 1 all the way up through episode 9. They have to wrap it all up and make it make sense. So where episode 6 ended, and it could have ended just right there. It would have been fine. That would have been a great ending. But no, we have to introduce all these extra characters and all these extra everything. Kylo and Palpatine's coming back, and Snoke was a waste of a character, and it feels like 7, 8, 9 was a complete waste. Like, it was just extra thrown in. Like, the whole trilogy is a cash grab. And what's sad is, like, Rogue One, a lot of people liked Rogue One. A lot of people like Solo. I thought Solo was okay. It's not the greatest movie ever, but it's way better than, like, Episode 8. I thought Solo was going to completely ruin Han Solo. And, like, I mean, it's not Harrison Ford. I don't even think the new actor for Solo even looked remotely like Han Solo. But they did a good job. He captured Han really good. I like the plot, but I really like those two standalone movies. I think they did a good job with those. They should have had those directors direct the freaking the 7, 8, and 9. But yeah, I just don't know how they're gonna fit all this stuff into one movie. I just don't see how there's enough time to cram all that information into one final film, unless it's 3 hours or longer, and I have a strong feeling it's not going to be 3 hours. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you guys even care about Rey's parents at this point? Who do you think Rey's parents are? Because Kylo said she was a nobody, but suddenly now she's a somebody. What about that scene where she was on the island and she saw a reflection of herself over and over and over and over? What does that mean now? Oh boy, it's just a complete mess. But let me know what you guys think down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Check out another video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitch at SwannyPlaysGamesLive, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.
How convenient to have you all together. You saved me the trouble of hunting you down. The First Order will conquer you all. Soon we will reclaim the galaxy. Perhaps you'll take part.